I've always said you should avoid parking next to an EV. If any one of the hundreds of cells in that battery decides it's had enough, the entire thing can go up in a fire 3 times hotter than any petrol or diesel fire, and which takes thousands of times more water to deal with. That's not to mention the huge quantities of toxic gases released, and the threat of it randomly reigniting days or weeks later. Anything within 20 feet of such a fire will itself be consumed, which is why when repair shops take in EVs, they have to store them widely spaced to give each of them a buffer zone. It's one of the reasons that EV repairs are so much more expensive, the real estate needed to keep them safely apart. But the same is true in wreckers' yards, and leaving a supposedly dead lithium-ion battery anywhere near other property or vehicles is a recipe for disaster, as this yard in New Zealand discovered to its cost. Welcome back to MGUY, British engineer and lawyer turned Sydney YouTuber. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe, hit the notification bell and drop a comment down below. As NewsHub reports, lithium batteries may have caused large Otahuhu scrapyard fire. Lithium batteries from hybrid vehicles are being looked at as a potential cause of a large fire at a South Auckland car wreckers yard. The blaze broke out after 10 p.m. Saturday night in Otahuhu and was attended by multiple crews from 12 fire trucks working to put out the flames in windy conditions. The fire completely destroyed 74 vehicles, equating up to $400,000 worth of damage. While the cause is still under investigation, there is an area of origin that's already been singled out, an area where lithium-ion batteries lie. The owner said they're batteries from hybrid vehicles that he bought from a yard that sells car parts. We have them as an area of origin. We don't actually know what caused the fire though, FENZ County's Manukau Assistant Commander Phil Larkham told NewsHub. There's many ways a lithium-style battery can catch fire. Usually there's damage to the batteries which results to the fire. It's been a very hot couple of days up here in Auckland, so that may have played a part in it as well. Larkham said there's been a growing number of fires starting from electric or hybrid car batteries. Globally, it is a trend that we're seeing, obviously, with electric vehicles, hybrid-type vehicles, scooters, bikes, etc. around the world and in New Zealand. Well, at least this FENZ spokesperson was honest about it, acknowledging the risks and that it's a growing problem, unlike the guy we saw from Cook's Beach Fire, C-Link up here, who'd clearly been instructed to give out the usual flannel about EVs being very safe and far less likely to catch fire than a petrol or diesel, yada yada yada. But a lithium battery fire is so hot and so intense that anything nearby doesn't stand a chance. In this case it was only a bunch of wrecked cars, but such a fire occurring in a private garage or carport will frequently destroy the entire house and risk lives in the process.